Hey guys, Aiden Jenkins here, AJ here, and today I won't be talking about music for this video, but I will be talking about what really turns me off when I'm dating somebody. What things really make me grossed out in a way, or something that I view as a red flag. And this is just my preference. I'm not judging anybody who does this stuff. This is just more my preference. And we're gonna get this video started in 1, 2, 3. My first ick, but I would say just grosses me out all in general, is when people smack when eating their food. And what I mean, just loud fucking noises. It's just such a turn off. It's so gross sounding. I don't like it. I hate it. It makes me want to leave the room. It's disgusting. I don't understand how anyone would actually find this to be attractive. I don't know how anybody could get turned on by it. It's just all around disgusting. I just hate the noise. Number 2. And as for my number 2 would have to be just I don't like love bombing. And what I mean by love bombing is people basically trying to manipulate me to stay with them if it's a toxic relationship by just constantly saying I'll die without you, or just saying some over and over and over and over again to get me to stay, basically manipulating or gaslighting me in a similar way. And it's just disgusting. I don't like it. It's gross. It's toxic. And quite frankly, I don't want to be a part of that. Number 3. What's my third ick? And I have a few. I have a fucking few. But those are my first 2. I just don't like them. Number 3. People who will literally make anything into a fight. And what I mean by that is you could have something so innocent. You could have something so innocent that you're talking about, and it just ends up in a fight every single time 5 seconds later. And that's one of the icks that I have. I don't like people who do that either. And I don't mind dating somebody who has bipolar or things of that sort. I don't mind it. Just as long as you know how to handle it. That sounds so mean. I'm trying to put it in the best way that I can. I sometimes struggle on my words, so don't judge automatically. But just somebody who can I guess calm themselves down in the best way possible. Because sometimes I don't like being yelled at. I'm very, very sensitive. I'm not too sensitive. But if you yell at me to a point where I take it as an offense, I'll start crying or things of that sort, because I really get sensitive about that kinds of stuff. I don't like yelling. I don't like people hitting me, but of course, really, who likes that unless you're into some BDSM shit? I just don't like yelling. I hate it. Unless you're yelling at me to try to get my attention. If you need me to help you with something, that's a different story. But mental yelling, aggressive yelling, you will never be good enough, or things of that sort. Basically just treating me like absolute shit. I hate it. I don't understand how anyone can get turned on by toxic people. It's just sad. It's just fucking sad. And those are some of my turn-offs. As for music artists, it's not really much of a turn-off unless you're listening to Sleep Token. I'll be honest, I'm not a Sleep Token fan. I said it once, I'll say it before. I think their music sucks. I think it uses the same formula over and over and over again. I don't like his vocals. I just think Sleep Token's not a good band. But going further within this music for me, I don't really necessarily have a turn off music artist wise, unless it's like somebody like really really bad like Ian Watkins. Still to this day, I hate the dude. I mean, he was a piece of shit. I mean, if you read about that thing, you would understand why I say that. But those are like some of my icks dating wise. I don't really have too much because I'm not really like, I'm not super picky. I don't feel like I am, at least. I do have a type though, and it's more like nerdish girls basically, or like gothic. Well, not basically like gothic, but I guess metalhead basically, because it's like kind of like the same thing as me, where the main genre I listen to is rock and metal music. Um, I relate to it a lot, especially with bands like fucking like Korn, Nine Inch Nails, Marilyn Manson, things of that sort. Of course, I'm gonna want to date somebody who has the same taste in music as me, but those are just basically like my icks and things of that sort. I'm not too picky, but with my dating thing though, I've had a lot of bad relationships. Um, so for me, I try to get to know that person for like 4 months, 5 months at least, and if I feel like a reasonable like bond with them, then I'll start dating them. But I will see y'all in the next video. Peace out. Bye. Bye.